So don't test me. 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 Yo. Don't test me. Don't test me. Don't test me. Don't test me.
Pues sí, 15-09, nuestro equipo todo team, muy bien. No han mejorado el equipo de 14-52 de nuestros amigos de Eritrea, de Club Nutrition Eritrea. Y vamos a ver si en esa categoría que ya comenzamos en breve, veremos o no mejores resultados. Muy buenos tiempos, 14-52, 15-09.
Os pedimos por favor si nos podéis ayudar a recoger el gusano y dejarlo en su posición de inicio. Please, athletes, help us out and bring back the worm to the starting position.
Sabemos que estáis cansados, pero necesitamos esos gusanos en el punto de partida. Exactamente como los habéis encontrado y cómo os gustaría que os lo dejara el equipo anterior. Así que de verdad, muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much.
minutos, 5 minutes for Heat 3. First elite teams here on the floor, the PICSIL Arena. Estamos resolviendo aquí las últimas dudas que puedan tener los equipos antes de entrar a pista para el test número 2, Tumba Lobos, presentado por San Benedetto.
Pues comenzamos. Nuestros jueces ya se están preparando, así que podemos ir metiendo poco a poco a nuestros equipos. Primer hit de categoría élite, calle 1 y 2 vacías. Calle número 3, Pixel Team. En la calle número 4, CrossFit Ciudad. De la 5, CrossFit Direwolf. Lane number 5, CrossFit Direwolf. Lane number 6, CrossFit Container. Lane number 7, CrossFit One More Red. And lane number 8,
Stand by.
Welcome back to the Mad Fitness Festival here in Ciudad Real, Spain. And for this first event, sorry, second event for the teams. It literally is the Spanish Armada versus the British. 3 Spanish teams, 5 British teams in this first heat for team heat number 1. The workout for time 120 synchro toaster bar, 2 athletes working, and they'll move directly into 3 rounds of 12 worm clean and jerk, 24 worm squats, and then they will lunge the worm forward to advance through into the next round. There's a 16-minute time cap to do so. Teams can have any pairs they need as they work through this first 120 toaster bar rep range. The teams on the floor: PICSIL team, CrossFit Sarah Utes, CrossFit Dire Wolf, CrossFit Container, CrossFit One More Rep, Dragon Athletic Sportive, Tactical team, and Gainline X Wits. That is our team lineup for heat number 1 here in event number 2 of our team competition. So see Tactical team at the moment, they are our leaders in this workout. 67 reps complete, 6 reps back is PICSIL team, and then Gainline Wits 6 back from there. So again, Tactical team, 95 reps complete. PICSIL 7 reps behind, as are Gainline Wits. Looks like Tactical are going to be the first team to advance through to the worm for those worm clean and jerks. Nine reps remain for Tactical. Dire Wolf have moved themselves up into second at the moment. 8 reps behind Tactical. Last 2 reps. As we see, Tactical the first team to advance through to the worm clean and jerks. So one team onto the worm now. They're going to move through singles, quick singles for the teams. Again, there's a lot of workload within these 3 rounds. 12 worm clean and jerks, 24 worm squats, and then they'll lunge it forward to advance through into the second round. Again, a lot on the legs in this second half of the workout. Grip capacity tested in portion number 1 with the toaster bar. Still got to have a bit of grip on their forearms to pick up the worm, but it's those legs that are going to take a beating now with the clean and jerk, with the squats and the lunges. As we see, Tactical team just increasing their lead. 8 reps ahead of Gainline Wit. They're the first team to move into their worm squats. This is where they'll increase the rep gain as well. Those squats are a lot easier to move through than a clean and jerk. Be interesting to see if they do decide to go unbroken with these 24 reps. Hands in the air for Tactical Team as they're about to finish off their worm squats. They're now using that worm to lunge forward. Now move into the next segment, drop the worm, and then they can start their second round of the clean and jerks and the worm squats. Again, commanding lead for this team, 25 reps ahead of these teams at the moment. Working through these clean and jerks, nice singles, controlled. As they move through onto the second half of the worm clean and jerks. Again, this is where the rest of the field should catch up slightly just on the cyclical rate of the squats with the worms. However, Tactical are doing all the work they need with these clean and jerks, and as soon as they get onto the squats, they'll move ahead just as much again. We've got our second team down in lane number 4. Sorry, lane number 3. That's the PICSIL team. They're moving through to their second round. And this workout really does start to catch up on you in this middle portion. Hand in the air. 1 rep remains for Tactical Team with their worm clean and jerks. They'll probably move straight into the worm squats. And as you can see, a 9 rep lead over PICSIL Team at the moment. However, that is about to change once these worm squats start. See, Tactical Team being tactical, putting the 2 men at either end of the worm, letting the ladies take the weight in the middle. They'll take the weights at the end. And that rep count is starting to creep away again. 20 reps ahead. Will they go unbroken on the 24 squats? Only Tactical Team know the drill. Hand in the air, 4 reps remain, it looks like it. They'll then lunge forward into that final section and complete their third round. Remember, it's a 16-minute cap for this workout. 8 minutes 38 gone. If you are just joining us, this is event number 2, heat number 1 of our elite teams category here at the Mad Fitness Festival in Ciudad Real in Spain for the CrossFit Games semi-finals 2026. I'm Mike Bourne. This is your English commentary on YouTube, on the live stream for you all to enjoy this action. As Tactical are 28 reps ahead of their nearest competitor, PICSIL Team, as they move into their third and final round of 12 clean and jerks, 24 worm squats. And then I think that either have to just cross the line or 1 lunge over the starting line to get that final time. We'll soon see when Tactical get themselves towards the end of this workout. Third place at the moment, Dragon Athletic Sportif. Closely followed by CrossFit One More Rep. And also CrossFit Direwolf. Literally going rep for rep with each other in the middle of the field. CrossFit Container just stuck on that first section of the workout though. Hands in the air for the final worm clean and jerks for the leaders. And in lane number 3, we can see PICSIL team working through their second round of worm squats. Trying to catch up Tactical. However, Tactical certainly got their tactics on point in this workout. 3 reps remain for them in the clean and jerks. 5 reps remain for PICSIL in their second round of worm squats. Two reps for Tactical. They're going to switch their worm round for that last set. 1 more clean and jerk, then they'll move into their 24 worm squats in order to complete the workload and get themselves the fastest time of the heat so far. Tactical now on screen, center. 24 squats, no rip given there. Back anchor of the worm needs to get lower for his squats. Judges calling them out. And this is where the workout is going to start to hurt. It's where it could all unfold. They've got to maintain composure. They've gone unbroken on the first 2 rounds. Not this round, though. This is where the fatigue is going to set in. Those costly no reps start to add up. $221 reps completed so far. 25 reps behind. PICSIL team in second. Dragon Athletic Sportif in third. Don't forget on these squats, the team need to be all down in the bottom at the same time. Last 4 reps remain for Tactical team. Last rep, unofficial time for them, 12:39. For Tactical, and there we go, 12:39, official time for the Spaniards. PICSIL team, 30 reps back. They'll be working through their third round of clean and jerks. Advancing forward is also CrossFit Dire Wolf. Here come Dragon Athletic Sportif. These guys really are going rep for rep. CrossFit, 1 more rep moving through into that final section. PICSIL team, it's catching up with them now. Hand in the air for the judge. 2 more reps remain for their clean and jerks. 1 more rep, and then they've got 24 squats between them and the finish line. Remember, it's a 16-minute cap for this workout. We are coming up to the 14-minute mark. 2 minutes remain for our teams to get as far through this workout as possible. And now Team PICSIL, 24 squats. You can see that worm taking its toll on the leader at the front. He's just shifted himself just to spread that weight a little bit. 15 reps remain for PICSIL. And they move into their final 10 reps. Hand in the air. One rep remains and PICSIL are across the line. Unofficial time for them, 15 minutes flat. As we look to our final team to see if we can get anyone over the finish line. Coming up to the final 30 seconds. Dire Wolf. CrossFit one more rep. Dragon, Athletic Sportif are rep for rep between the three of them. 15 seconds remain. This is where you got to keep an eye on the clock. As we move into the final 3 seconds of this first heat. And that is the end of heat number 1, event number 2 for our teams here at the Mad Fitness Festival. Fastest time so far, tactical team 12:39 is your winning time in the first heat. We're going to go to the floor now for an interview with our top team, and we'll be back shortly with heat number 2 for our event number 2 of our elite teams.
Por favor, atletas, cogemos el gusano, lo dejamos en su sitio. Please, athletes, take your warm. Bring it back to the beginning of your lane. Thank you so much. I know we know you're tired, but we need to. So, thank you so much. Por favor, atletas. Sabemos que estáis muy cansados. Cogemos ese gusano, lo dejamos aquí. En su sitio donde justo os gustaría encontrarlo, por favor. Y vamos a continuar con ese hit número 4, aquí desde el PICSIL Arena, el segundo de los hits, esta categoría élite. Tenemos esa entrevista ahora mismo con los ganadores. Y tenemos en la calle número 1 CrossFit Bad, lane number 1, CrossFit Bad. Lane number 2, Fit Process Genes. Lane number 3, Krieger, almost elite. Team. Lane number 4, Team Chaos. Lane number 5, Dominion, Legends Dominion. Lane number 6, Origin Team. Lane number 7, CrossFit Century. Lane number 8, Team DNF. Lane number 9, Latam Team. Lane number 10, CrossFit Pembrokeshire. 10 by. Lane number 11, Zeus. And lane number 12, CrossFit Serval.
Primero de todo, equipo, enhorabuena por este gran rendimiento. Habéis acabado quintos en el primer evento y ahora un hit win. ¿Cómo se siente arrancar así el día 1 del Mad Fitness Festival?
La verdad que estamos súper emocionados. No esperábamos este resultado por temas de cambios de última hora. No habíamos cogido el gusano nunca ni hecho sincro, así que muy contentos.
No se os ha notado para nada que no habéis entrenado.
Al final sí, hemos cambiado Chema y yo, no ha ido bien, he tirado el
2
gusano.
minutes.
Bueno, al final hemos resuelto como hemos podido y hemos acabado el bot.
Os deseamos lo mejor para los próximos días y tenemos muchísima fe en vosotros. Gracias.
seconds. Seconds. Stand by.
We are back with heat number 2 of our elite team, event number 2. Full house here in this heat number 2. 12 teams total, a multitude of nationalities being represented. UK, France, Norway, Denmark, Mexico, Spain, Ireland, Sweden, and the Netherlands, all being represented on the floor today. In lane 1, CrossFit Bath. Lane 2, Fit Process Genesis. Lane 3, Krieger Almost Elite. Lane 4, Team Chaos. 5, Legends Dominion. 6, Origin Team. 7, CrossFit Santry. 8, Team DNF. 9, Latam Team. 10, CrossFit Pembrokeshire Tenby. 11, Zeus Vondelgym. 12, CrossFit Serval. 12:39 is the time to beat. A reminder of the workout: 120 toaster bar between the team to start. Any pairs, anyhow, switch whenever you want. Get those 120 reps done, then you're going to move through onto 3 rounds with the worm. 12 worm clean and jerks, 24 worm squats, then you'll lunge it forward to the next segment in order to advance to the next round. Once you've got to that 3rd round, you've just got to complete the 24 squats, drop the worm, cross that finish line for your final time. So Team Tactical, the fastest time so far, 12:39. That is our time to beat. Sophia Goddard Dantai representing Pembrokeshire Tenby at the moment in lane number 10. They are 2nd at the moment, 8 reps behind Fit Process in lane number 2. They are our leaders so far, but remember, this event is not won on the toaster bar. It's how well you can work through your 3 rounds with that worm. Still the same lineup. Fit Process leading the way, 113 reps, 7 more for them. 17 reps back is Pembrokeshire Tenby. And it looks like it is going to be lane number 1 who have shot up from nowhere. CrossFit Bath, they are the first to the worm. They're moving into their first set of 12 clean and jerks with the worm. CrossFit Bath teammates Joey Harrison, Lauren Abraham, Alex Day, and Ellie Workman. If it's the same Ellie Workman who went individual last week at the Rebel Renegade Games, certainly be interesting to see how she feels after 9 events as an individual back in South Africa last weekend. A number of teams now moving on to the worm. Still CrossFit Bath leading the way. CrossFit Pembrokeshire Tenby have moved into 2nd place. 6 reps behind the leaders is CrossFit Santry. Sorry, CrossFit Serval. On screen now, Pembrokeshire Tenby. the team of Pembrokeshire Temby, Dan Tai, Safir Goddard, Moritz Newman, Justine Kacheva. One rep remains for Pembrokeshire Temby, but it is lane number 1, CrossFit Bath, who are moving rep ahead. 6 reps ahead now of their closest competitor. Are we going to see more unbroken sets? Must have a hand on the worm, show control of the worm at the top. And I must say that this is much easier to follow than this morning. Chaos this morning, control chaos in event number 2, and it looks like we have a new heat leader. It's what looks like lane number 3. Krieger, almost elite. Take that back, it's lane 4, Team Chaos. Here come CrossFit Bath in lane number 1. So it's the Team Chaos from Denmark taking the lead here in lane number 4. Three teams into this second section. Pembrokeshire Temby, CrossFit Bath, Team Chaos. The Brits are ganging up on the Danes as they're trying to chase them down. Team Chaos currently sat second overall. Teammates for them, Tobias Bagger, Mark Lockell, Jana Gertz, and Sia Silo. It's our 4 athletes on the roster for Team Chaos. Still showing that Team Bath are in the lead. Some switches on the leaderboard now. Chaos were ahead, it's showing Bath are ahead now. Fit Process have made a comeback. Pembrokeshire Temby have dropped into 4th. Majority of teams on to that second round. It's only our teams in lane number 8 at the moment. Team DNF. A couple of teams missing in this heat actually, which is making it a little bit harder to follow as to who's in which lane. But it's a very busy heat. This workout for our teams. Tumbalobos is the name of the workout. And this event is presented by San Benedetto. It's our sponsor for event number 2 for our teams. We've got our first team into the final section. It is lane number 4. So lane number 4 is our leader, Team Chaos from Denmark. They're the only team into that third and final section at the moment. Remember, the time to beat is Team Tactical 12:39 from heat number 1. One rep remains for the clean and jerks. That's complete. They're moving into their final 24 squats. Only one more team is into that third section. That's CrossFit Bath in lane number 1. You can see them on screen now. So that leaderboard is slightly wrong. Team Chaos in lane number 4. You can see them at the top of the leaderboard there. In second, they're actually in first. They're working through their last set of 24 worm squats. As soon as they're done, they will drop that worm across the line and look to try and get that fastest time so far, which at the moment, it looks like they are going to smash the time to beat. 12:39 is the time to beat. And that is it. They're across the line, unofficial. 10:48 for Team Chaos. That is a new fastest time of the event 2 so far. Tombolobos is the event name. San Benedetto is the sponsor. We've got multiple teams now moving into the third and final round. Pembroke Chatembury, CrossFit Bath, and also in lane number 2, Fit Process. They're battling out between them. There's literally reps, 5 reps between them. Bath moving into their final 24 reps. They're looking to take second place. Also want to beat the time from the first heat. If they hold on to this pace, it looks like they'll just pinch the time. 12:39 is the time to beat, but they've dropped the worm. They need to pick it back up. They've literally got 20 seconds to get their final reps done in order to get the second fastest time of the day so far. And that time is creeping up. Bath still haven't picked up the worm. It's a big break for them. And we're waiting for that judge's hand to go up. It looks like and they're dropping the worm again. This is where that workout really starts to take its toll on the athletes. In this final third round, the legs start to feel heavy. You don't want to give up because you're part of a team. You don't want to let anyone down. And that burn is real with the worm. Usual standard worm is around 165 kilos for the teams to work through. It looks like lane number 2, Fit Process, might actually take over CrossFit Bath at this rate. They're making those squats look easy. Bath still haven't picked up the worm. They were doing so well in rounds 1 and 2, leading the way. And that fatigue has really set in. Bath working, hand in the air for Bath, hand in the air for Fit Process. The two teams working through, they don't want to put it down. They've got to get across the line to see who takes this second place in this second heat. And it is CrossFit Bath, but they've got to get across the line. And that is a photo finish between the two teams, Fit Process and CrossFit Bath. Pay no attention to the leaderboard at the top, Team Chaos. 10:48 was their time. That's 3 minutes faster than what is shown. They are the heat winners. They are the event leaders so far here. There's 2 more heats to go. But 10:48 is the time to beat. on screen now. Lane number 12, CrossFit Serval.
Seconds, 90 seconds.
Final 90 seconds of the workout. Hands in the air for multiple teams as they're working through their clean and jerks. They've got to hold on to it now, go as unbroken as possible to get those 24 reps done. 1 minute 15 in order to get those reps done. Every team in the third and final round of this workout now. As we move into the final minute of heat number 2's action. We've already got our heat winner. We've already got a new fastest time to beat. And all these teams are digging deep to finish off as many reps as they can and try and get across the finish line. 40 seconds to do so. Let's see if we get any more hands up in the air from the judges. Last 30 seconds. We've got one more finisher in lane number 11, Zeus Vondeljim. They're in. Last 20. Pembrokeshire Temby getting no reps in the death. Serval are in lane 12. And our other teams just shy of finishing the workload. It is a hot day. They've had a lot of work this morning, sweated it out in that endurance style workout in event number 1 in the heat of the day. Not as much rest as everyone else, but that's it for heat number 2, and it is Team Chaos that lead the way. 10:48 is the time to beat. We're going to go to the floor now for an interview with that winning team, and we'll be back shortly with heat number 3 of our team event number 2.
Congratulations on a great test number 2. What was the hardest part about this test?
To be honest, we didn't know what the time cap was. We thought it was 12 minutes, so we were going really quick, and then 12-minute went, and we had 4 minutes left. So actually, it probably made us go faster because we thought the cap was less.
What a fortunate mistake then. How was test number 1 for you?
It was really hot and hard, but we practiced it a few times as a team, and we kind of stuck through our plan and strategy. So yeah, it worked really well, and we were happy with our first WOD event. Yeah.
El equipo nos está explicando que se equivocaron con el time cap para este evento y por eso apretaron un poquito más, que disfrutaron mucho del primer evento aunque fue muy difícil y que están súper contentos del primer día. Congratulations on the first day here at MADX and good luck for the rest of the days.
Minutos. elites. Lane number 3 is going to be the Lubo Pumas in lane number 4, Demante last minutes. Lane number 5, Kimara CrossFit. In number 6 is going to be Team Stride. Lane number 7 is going to be Ryan Athletics, 1 minute athletes. Lane number 8 is going to be Hand by Spaniards. Lane number 9, Team Diligence. And number 10, Stride Black. Lane number 11 is going to be Dimension North Beauty. And lane number 12, Tyler Grit by Quality Habits. Athletes, please make your way to your starting nets. Athletes. Athletes to your starting mats. 10 seconds. Stand by. And here we go.
Heat number 3 for our teams is underway. Lane number 1, Juicy Bum Bums. Lane number 2, Tartan Elites. 3, CrossFit Blauberg Pumas. Fortunately, they are not here. Still in South Africa. Lane number 4, Demantor Last Minute. Lane 5, Shamira CrossFit. Team Strive, lane 6, Running Athletics 7. Vanheim Smedan in lane 8. Team Divergent, lane 9. Strive Black in lane 10. Team Dementor North Duty. Team and lane number 12, Calo Grits. Quality Habits. Again, a multitude of countries being represented here in heat number 3. The UK, Scotland, South Africa were meant to be here. Italy, Mexico, Belgium, Sweden, Spain. Love to see all the different nationalities, all the flags being represented here at the Mad Fitness Festival. This is heat number 3 of team event number 2. A reminder of the workout: 120 toaster bar, essentially a buy-in. Split between the team, however, is paired up, any pair, anyhow. Switch whenever you like. Once you've finished the 120 reps, you'll move into 3 rounds on that worm of 12 worm clean and jerk, 24 worm squats. Then you'll lunge the worm forward in order to advance through to the next round. Until that 3rd and final round, once you finish the 24 squats, drop that worm, run to the finish line. At the moment, our leader, Grit Quality Habits, just 1 to 2 reps ahead of Shamira CrossFit. And also Juicy Bum Bums in 3rd place in that lane number 1. Great name. Probably the most awkward to pronounce. Not because it's hard, just because it's funny. And they're on screen now. Juicy Bum Bums working through their 120 toes to bar. 3rd place at the moment, 90 reps coming up to the final 30. Who is going to be our first team to advance to the worm first? It looks like we've got 2 teams as a no-show. That's Team 3 CrossFit Blauberg Pumas and also Demantor Last Minute. They're also not on the floor. We're coming up to the final 20 reps for lane number 12, Callow Grit Quality Habits, and they do move through. They've got the final 12 reps. Looks like the ladies are going to finish it off. The men just having a little bit of a break before the worm. Not too sure if it's a standard to have the men at the front and back and the women in the middle. We've seen a lot of teams go for it today. Usually you see male, female, male, female. And that's what we see now here in lane number 5. And it is Chimera CrossFit out of Mexico. They lead the way. They've got about 2 reps. What will be 3 reps now on the rest of the field into those clean and jerks. Four minutes gone. If you are just joining us here, this is heat number 3, event number 2 for our elite teams here at the Mad Fitness Festival. Our last team now advancing through onto that first round with the worm. Running athletics, the last to advance through. But again, like we said before, this workout isn't one on the toaster bar. How quick and how consistent can you stay on the worm? 1 rep remains on the clean and jerks for Chimera. Looks like they're going to be the first to move through onto the worm squats. Here they are, center of screen. The moment, this is where they'll extend their lead. The cycle rate of the squats obviously a lot quicker than the clean and jerks. We've not seen any teams do any touch and go at the moment on that worm. Will we see any in the 4th heat, where we've got a couple of our event leaders so far from event number 1 this morning. Still holding onto that worm though is Chimera. Hand in the air for them. Looks like they're going to be the first to move through onto round number 2. Good communication from the leader at the front. You see the hand signal, the gesture, 3, 2, 1, and go. They're just going to make it into that second section. It's probably around about 3 or 4 lunges, and then they can drop the worm. Lane at number 12, Callow Grit Quality Habits, are moving into their second round as well, but they're being told to move back for a no rep. Costly. It's given the Mexicans chance to move further and further ahead. I think that's 3 reps on the clean and jerk. Grit Quality Habits now moving on to the second section. They can drop the worm now. They'll move into their second set of worm clean and jerks. Four teams into the second round now. Just looking at some of the comments, you are right. Joey Harrison was at Rebel as well. So it is a long way for Joey Harrison and Ellie Workman from the previous heat. South Africa to Europe, 2 continents, 2 fitness comps, 2 different comp floors. Chimera still in the lead at the moment. 2 reps remain for them. 1 rep back. Kalo, Grit, Quality Habits though. They're 2 reps behind. Trying to catch up the lead. They got a costly no rep on the lunges from the first round on the worm. 1 rep remains for both teams now, Chimera and Quality Habits. As soon as they've completed that rep, they can move straight into 24 worm squats. This is round number 2. Good bit of communication between Chimera. Closely followed though by Kalo in lane number 12. Tactical change, moving the worm to the side, trying to balance things out. Again, we said this is the round that's gonna hurt. Then gonna move into that 3rd and final round, and that's where the grit comes through. You've got to leave everything on the competition floor. As we get to the 10-minute 23 seconds mark, 10:48 is the time to beat, set by Team Cass in the first round. And it is Chimera who moved through. We will see a reshuffle of the teams for tomorrow in order to get our top 12 teams in that final heat. And at the moment, we are going rep for rep between lane number 5, Chimera, and lane number 12 between Kalo, Grit. And now coming up in the middle, and it looks like it's Vanheim, Smejan. Lane number 8, Vanheimer through. They're onto their clean and jerks. Here comes Team Strive next to Chimera. Strive are into their 3rd round. They've got 12 clean and jerks with the worm. All teams still have a chance of finishing. We're coming up to the 12-minute mark. 4 minutes remain for our teams in heat number 3 to get themselves across the finish line. But at the moment, it's Chimera, Team Strive, Vanheim, and also Kalo, Grit, Quality Habits that are moving through. Strive Black moving through their 2nd round of worm squats. All athletes digging deep now. Vanheim moved through into the lead according to our stats at the top of the screen. And again, have they paced it perfectly? Get your comments in the live chat. Show us who you're supporting today. We've already got a few. Team Strive Black, Juicy Bum Bums getting a shout in lane at number 1. And that just showcases how this workout isn't won on the first set of Toaster Bar. We've seen teams come and go. 2 reps remain for lane 12. 1 rep remains for lane 5. Who is going to get through these final 24 worm squats the quickest? And it is lane number 8, Vanheim Smedjan from Sweden. They've taken the lead in this heat. They're moving through. Easy worm squats for them. But here come Chimera. Here come Kalo. Judges getting down low, making sure we're getting to depth. Head judges keeping it through, and we've got Vanheim through. Unofficial time 14:14 for Vanheim. Can't beat the time to beat from heat number 2. Team Chaos still with the fastest time of the day, 10:48. The Danes from Denmark really set a pace and the time to beat. Very, very impressive. Hands in the air for Chimera. Hand in the air for Kalo. Team Strive on the squats. Running Athletics on the squats. Kalo are through. Chimera through just ahead. We've got 1 minute remaining. How many more teams are going to get across the finish line? Multiple teams now, hands in the air for Team Strive. Running Athletics are across the finish line. Team Strive are in. All under the time cap. 30 seconds remain for our teams. Hands up in the air from multiple judges. Will we see anyone else get across the finish line here in heat number 3? We're into the final 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We didn't see anyone else get across the finish line. It looked like Team Strive Black were close, as were Team Divergent. That is it for heat number 3 here in event number 2 for our elite teams at the Mad Fitness Festival here in Ciudad Real. We'll be back shortly with heat number 4, where our leaders of the event so far, Krieger, are due on the floor in lane number 7. CrossFit Asker Krieger. We're going to go to the floor for an interview with the heat winners. And that was Vanheim. See what they've got to say, see how they paced it, and we'll be back shortly with heat number 4, our final heat for event number 2 for our elite teams.
Por favor, atletas, cogemos al gusano, lo debemos a su sitio. Por favor, please, athletes. We need a warm back. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're here with Vanheim x Medjan, our heat winners. You really made a move here for the final round. Was that the strategy all along?
Yeah, I think we paced it really well. We decided already from the first round to do 4, have a bit of rest, do 4, have a bit of rest, 3, and then 1. And then also to split up the squats from the beginning. I think it's really paid off.
Great strategy, guys. Was this workout a better workout for you than workout number 1?
I don't know. I think we did pretty well in number 1 as well. But this one wasn't as bad. I think the other one hurt more.
I think you did a great job for your first day, and we hope you have a lot of fun for the rest of the days as well. Thank you.
Less than 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Y ahí están entrando. Lane number 1, CrossFit, 1 more rep. Lane number 2, Mjolnir training. Lane number 3, Team Janta Connection. Calle número 4, Prest France Cindy. Lane number 5, Slightly Let's Cook. En la lane number 6, Team Sweden. Lane number 7, CrossFit Skill Trigger. Lane number 8, the Pace Programming. Lane number 9, Hanuman Mjolnir. Lane number 10, Hanuman Heavy CrossFit. Lane number 11, Question Fitness. Lane number 12, CrossFit. Double King. Trigger, 1 minute. 1 minute. Minutes, 30 seconds. On your mat, please. Please on your mat. 10 seconds. Stand by. Here we go.
Heat number 4, our final heat of our team's event number 2 is here. 10:48 is the team from Team Chaos is the time to beat, sorry. 10:48 is the time to beat. Team Chaos from Denmark, the Danes are leading the way, and by quite a bit at the moment as well. And obviously a reminder of the workout. 120 toaster bar accumulated between the team. Any pair, any house, switch whenever. Essentially, it's a buy-in to move straight into 3 rounds of 12 worm clean and jerks, 24 worm squats, and then they'll lunge the worm to advance forward into each round. Other than the final round, where they will finish the 24 worm squats, and they will drop the worm and run to the finish line. Pretty much a full heat. We got 1 team missing in lane number 6. Team Sweden not here this weekend. Shame to see. I was excited to see Alexander Elebro compete for Team Sweden. But unfortunately, they're not with us here at the Mad Fitness Festival.
Suecia, Alemania, Francia y Noruega. Último hit, este bonito nombre, Tupalos, ideado por The Poland, Junsi Malton. Y como no, poniendo la banda sonora a este bonito PICSIL Arena, tenemos a nuestro Emilio, Fernando de Emilio JPM. Non-stop.
Seen many teams finish off these 120 toaster bars around the 3-minute mark.
the moment. It's lane number 9. CrossFit Hanuman Molnier, who is in the lead and going rep for rep in second and third, is slightly less cooked. And also our Brazilian team. Hands in the air, but it is lane number 1 and lane number 9 and 10 who move through onto the worm first. Lane 9 and 10, Hanuman Molnier and Hard and Heavy CrossFit. But picking up that worm pretty quickly is lane number 4, Prest Francindi. One more team remains on the toaster bar in lane number 4. But it's slightly less cooked who have taken the lead in lane number 5. Hands in the air for the judges in multiple lanes as they move through onto the worm squats. Who's going to be the first to get that worm up? It looks like 2 reps remain for slightly less cooked. Slightly less cooked representing CrossFit 3450. And it is slightly less cooked to move forward onto the worm squats. And that's about a 5 rep lead over Asker Krieger at the moment in lane number 6. It's between those 2 teams at the moment. Mjolnir moving through onto their squats, as are Hart and Heavy CrossFit. So we've got a race on now between slightly less cooked Asker Krieger, 7 reps between them. They're our heat leaders. Will anyone come anywhere near Team Chaos? 10:48, the time to beat. Slightly less cooked, lunging through into their second round, making it clear that they're here to win this heat. 6 minutes gone, sorry. 6 minutes gone. Two reps ahead of Asker Krieger. Slightly less cooked, still ahead at the moment, but it's only 1 rep between them and Asker Krieger. Asker Krieger, our leaders from event number 1. 100 points for them in the bag this morning for the team in that long endurance, hierarchy style workout. A lot of running, a lot of machines. They got the job done. 100 points richer at the top of the table. And they're chasing down another event win. But can anyone come close to Team Chaos? 10:48, the time to beat. Another Krieger program team, CrossFit Gambulien Krieger in lane number 12. They're onto their second round with the worm. And it looks like Asker Krieger have taken the lead in the middle at the moment. Asker Krieger slightly less cooked. They're going rep for rep. They're changing the lead on the board. Depending on that cycle speed of the squats, they're both moving through them relatively easily. And they've got just over 3 minutes. Sorry, just under 3 minutes to get through to that final round. Remember, 10:48 the time to beat. A no rep given for Asker Krieger. They've been sent back, and that's opening the door for slightly less cooked now to take the lead. But here they come. Again, you can see rep for rep between these two teams. They're coming up to 8 minutes, 48 seconds. 10:48 is the score to beat. Will we see that score go? Team Chaos second in the leaderboard at the moment. A second place for them this morning. Rep for rep though between slightly less cooked and Asker Krieger. Again, hands on the bag. It does look like Asker Krieger is moving through quicker. They're cycling that bag a little bit quicker. More teams moving through into that third and final round. Krieger are going to win this event again. They've got 2 reps remaining on their worm clean and jerks. They're going to have to hustle for their final 24 worm squats. 10:48 the time to beat. Into the worm squats for Asker Krieger. 10:48 the time to beat. We're at 10 minutes, 15 seconds. They have got to hustle. Do they have the cycle rate? Will they come away with 2 event wins on day number 1? They're moving well. They've got 20 seconds. Waiting for that judge's hand to go in the air. They've moved into the lead. They've paced it well. 10 seconds remain for them. Hand in the air. And it looks like Chaos may hold on to that win. And it might be a dead heat. 10:49 unofficial from my recollection. What will the official time say? 10:49 it was, a second behind Team Chaos. Team Chaos take the unofficial event win until all things are settled. In second place in this heat, slightly less cooked. Started off well, just dropped off slightly in that third and final round. Slightly less cooked are in 11:27 unofficial time for them. It's a good finish to day number 1 for these teams. And we're going to go into day number 2 if things stay as they are, with joint first place, a first and a second for both our top 2 teams, which means nothing separates them, fighting for that one and only CrossFit Games ticket for our teams here in the elite category. 12 minutes in, 4 minutes to go. Looking for the next team to move through. No one is onto their squats just yet. Moving into their squats is lane number 8. Lane number 8. Our team, the pace programming. fact, that's lane number 9. CrossFit Hanuman Mjolnir. They are onto their final set. Final set. The final set. I can't hear it now. Some of our teams sorry, a couple of technical difficulties there. Just lost the sound just briefly as we come up to the 14-minute mark of this 16-minute cap. We have another team in lane number 10. Heart and Heavy CrossFit are across the finish line. More and more teams onto their final sets of worm squats. Lane number 3, Yantra Connection. Lane number 8, the pace programming. Lane number 12, Gamble Krieger. 1, 2, 3, 4 teams on the squats. One more team crosses the finish line. The pace programming are in. We're coming into the final minute now of heat number 4, event number 2 for our teams. We've got a hand in the air for lane number 3, Yantra Connection. Yantra Connection are across the finish line. Gamble and Krieger are across the finish line. We've got 4 more teams on the floor. Lane number 4, Pressed Francindi on their last set of worm squats. We're in the final 30 seconds of the workout. Hand in the air for Francindi. They're in. 15 seconds remain. Are we going to see anyone else get into? We are seeing lane number 1. They're into their final set. But there's only 5 seconds remaining as that rounds out heat number 4, event number 2 of our elite teams. If things stay as they are, we've had a first and a second for both our top 2 teams, which means they'll go into day number 2 tied on points. Nothing separates them, but it is all about Krieger, in this 4th and final heat. Amazing pacing from them. They come away the heat winners, unofficial 2nd place for them overall in the event. We're going to go to the floor for an interview with that winning team, and then we're going to move inside to the Ciudad Arena for elite men's and women's competition, event number 2, to finish off our day here on the live stream. We're back shortly. I'm Mike Bourne. This is your English live stream for the weekend here at the Mad Fitness Festival here in Ciudad Real for the CrossFit Games 2026 semi-final. We'll be back shortly with our men's and women's elite events.
Mad Fitness Festival.
Well, we have a job to do this weekend, so we wanted to win the workout.
That was the goal.
I think you're getting really close to that goal. We know you have a message in Spanish to give. Is it the time now?
It is time. I just want to say, muchas gracias, afición, y para vosotros.
Thank you so much and good luck for the rest of the weekend.
What if we jump? What if we fly? Hold on tight for a ride. Wherever we go, I'm chasing my heart. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. What if we jump? What if we fly? We're just getting started.
Don't test me. 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 Yo. Don't test me. Don't